Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Professor Steve here, giving a shout out to everybody that's been watching and sharing and subscribing to the channel. I know it's a little bit of a niche market, jujitsu watches, but I think they go hand in hand. Sometimes time could be your friend, and sometimes time can be your enemy on and off the mats. So just remember that, okay? So, welcome back. Today we're going to be reviewing another watch in my collection. This watch has come in and out of my collection probably 4 times in the last few years, and I finally decided it's going to be a keeper. So here it is. It's my 42 millimeter combat sub GL0076. I believe it's powered, from what I've read, by Glycine's own movement, a GL024, which could be either a SW200 Celita or a ETA 2824. I haven't opened the case back yet to check it. I'm not going to. I tend to break stuff when I open watches, so I leave that to my watchmaker. But anyway, this watch here was I think one of my first Swiss watches that I bought, and I got it off my buddy Andy, who lives down in Philly. And Andy was one of the first people who took me in under their wing when I first got into watches, because we all make mistakes. I think any of us watching these videos or anybody that's in this hobby has made a mistake and has bought something from eBay, super excited, and then you open it up and it's got some cheap, no name brand $5 movement in it. And that just kills the excitement. So Andy was my go-to guy when I first got into it. Still kind of my go-to guy too when it comes to pricing. He wheels and deals a lot, so he knows where some of the pricing should be on the market. So I always hit him up first before I look into stuff, right? But anyway, I bought this watch of him a couple years ago. I traded it, I sold it, I traded it, I sold it, and I finally got it back again. And now it's gonna be a keeper because one, it reminds me of my buddy Andy and the relationship and friendship we built through this, through this whole hobby. And one, well, actually, that's number one. Two, it's a great watch. I believe that Glycine kind of gets a lot of flack because it was bought out by Invicta, but I think that's just nonsense. All the crap they get over it. I think Invicta just uses their marketing money to market this watch brand. I don't think it's got anything to do with the finish. I've recently picked up a GMT quartz, and it's still in great condition watch. It's still a good looking watch. Nothing's wrong with it. So I really enjoy it. But this watch here, 42 millimeter, I think it's about 11 millimeters thick. Right, I got it on this nice leather strap. The bracelet is the only problem I usually have with these. It doesn't taper. The original bracelet doesn't taper much, so it's 22 all the way around. And I mean, I could still wear it under a cuff because it's thin enough, but I think if it tapered down from 22 to like 20 to 18 at the clasp, I think this would have been the bee's knees, but it doesn't. Um, but yeah, I'm a big fan of the crown too. I like the big crown. I like the big crown. It's got a nice crown. Ready? Listen to that action. This also has gone in the ocean. It was in the ocean this summer. Very legible in the water. Very easy to grip with wet hands to the bezel. Yeah, it's one of my favorite watches, so it's going to stay now in the collection. I felt bad for a while because, like I said, I sold it, traded it, sold it, traded it. And then I started remembering the great friendship that started with this watch. So I'm like, I need to get this thing back. I need to get it back. But anyway, guys, there we go again. Just another raw video. Just enjoying the fall. Went up to Salem today, and it was pretty fun. I live in New England, so everyone goes to Salem before Halloween. It was wet and dreary. I was wearing something else that I'm gonna show on Friday. I picked something up that I've been eyeing for a while. So I'm gonna just kind of start throwing more videos out there with different watches. I think I'm just gonna. I was gonna do this thing where I went to every watch that I got in the time span from, like, my original watches, and then got this one and that one. But I figured, what the heck, I mix up at least one episode and throw something completely different, something that I just got that I'm super excited about. So I'll see everyone Friday in the next episode. Again, guys, like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, support. Again,